Keep a close eye on the air speed, keep a close eye on the runway if possible. My word, I probably should have reconsidered this flight to be honest. Hey guys, and welcome back to FSX FS Passengers. So in this episode we'll do a cross London flight I think. So we're currently in like central East London, London City. And I know that we got Norfolk at the northwest side of London. So yeah, we'll fly up to Norfolk in this episode. And hopefully that should give us a fairly good flight up there. And across London, some famous landmarks as well. So we've got like the London Eye, the Millennium Donut kind of stuff just outside of Norfolk. Not just out of London City. They've got then Wembley Stadium, which I know is just like near the glide slope at Norfolk. So yeah, not too bad a flight. So we'll start flights. 2 passengers on board. Welcome Rebecca Patel and Effie Bowen. So destination I believe is Echo Golf. Is it W? Yeah, Norfolk. And according to Active Sky, it will take me about 5 minutes to get there again, and it'll be about 20 minutes I'd say.
Destination set.
Fuel wise, yeah, about 30% is fine. Fill up their luggage, and I think we are ready to go.
Engine instruments, check flight control, check handset APU, check thrust lever, check
flights. And yeah, let's get the aircraft sorted I guess. So seatbelt sign on. Apologies if it gets a bit laggy. Like I said, Heathrow Airport, this simulator really likes to lag because of the UK 2000 scenery and the not autogen aircraft, the AI aircraft. So I have really turned it down to point. You've got all this this is the entire list of AI in the scenery right now. So I have turned that all down, and hopefully the simulator won't lag me too much. Also, apologies if my voice sounds a bit off. I do have a bit of a sore throat today. So yeah, turn on the battery, turn on the radio. Altitude, I set to 4,000 feet for the flight plan. And if all goes to plan, we should get the Canary Wharf departure direction. So yeah, I think that's set up. Let's load the flaps, turn on the lights, and let's turn on the mixture and fuel. And there we go. So it's just my seat. And let's tune into air traffic control. So city ground, depart to the west.
City ground, Delta Alpha 623 with uniform.
Let's see if we get ourselves in a taxi to the west.
Delta Alpha 623, city ground.
Okay, airport is IFR. So if we go to flight planner, let's load up and let's go to the IFR version of it. So there we go, London City to Norfolk. Okay. No thank you. And let's request IFR clearance. Flight plan should stay the same. So that's GPS actually. Clear to Norfolk's filed, runway heading, climb maintaining 4,000. So yeah, same as my flight plan set.
4,000, departure frequency is 119.725, squawk 2553.
No problem, acknowledge that.
Mooney, November 205, Delta Echo, cleared. Northolt Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 4,000.
Departure 119.725.
119.725, squawk 2553.
119 up.
Mooney 5 Delta Echo, redact is correct. Contact ground on 118.075 when ready to taxi.
Right, there we go. So I've got to toggle that once I'm on the runway. So tune taxi to the runway, and like I said, if I can get 27, which is down there, I'll get the Canary Wharf takeover. And that should cut off, there you go, runway 27, so that cuts off a few minutes of my flight. And it's fly runway heading as well, so that's no problem. So acknowledge taxi clearance, parking brake off, throttle up, and let's go. Try not to crash into that plane there. Yeah, apologies, my flu's just a bit 50-50 at the moment. It goes down, it comes back. It's been a bit on off recently. But hopefully he should clear soon. I should be back to my normal self again. Like I said, if my voice is a bit off, it's because I've got a flu and not a great one either. Right then, so we're at the threshold of the runway already, and because this is FSX, we can't request like taxi onto the runway, so stop out here. Okay, it's not 119.72, it's actually 8.4. So if you request takeoff clearance,
City Tower, Mooney,
and then we're ready to
November
go.
205 Delta Echo at runway 27, ready for takeoff, IFR to North Hold. Mooney, November 205 Delta
Cleared for
Echo,
takeoff,
cleared
on
for
we go.
takeoff, runway 27.
You should acknowledge clearance for
Runway
takeoff,
27, Mooney, November
and now we
205
leave
Delta Echo.
London City. Yeah, it really won't be a long flight at all. It genuinely is just across from central London to northwest London, and shouldn't be too bad on either. Like I said, got some sites such as the Millennium Dome, the London Eye, you've got Wembley Stadium, hopefully, and a few other minor things along the way. Likewise, with Norfolk, I believe it's like where the Queen flies from. It's where our private jet is. Any like MPs and stuff that come into the country that go private will generally go to not to Heathrow, to Norfolk, as it's like simple to get to. It's a really defended like base, and it's easy access to central London with the A40 as well. So if you live in London, you've definitely heard of Norfolk a few times. I mean, like when Diana died as well in the Paris car crash, she got her body flew into Norfolk as well. That, and I think a few months ago actually, I believe there was also like a van crash into defence at Norfolk as well, and I made a bit of news as well. So yeah, if you live in London, you've heard of Norfolk a few times. Biggin Hill's the other, I think it's now former RAF base, I don't think it's RAF anymore, but Biggin Hill you've basically never heard of. Then when it comes to London airports, it's London Heathrow, London Norfolk, then it's Stansted, you've got London Luton, London Southend, London Oxford and all that kind of stuff. All those airports miles away from London but use the name. Oh well, yeah, apologies for lag, that's London Heathrow. Let's start putting the throttle up. And it's co-pilot's call-outs.
V1,
V1.
rotate,
Rotate. Gear up.
gear up,
Flaps up. Autopilot on. Altitude hold on. And heading hold we'll do in a moment. Like I said, when it comes to lagging, that's just London Heathrow because it's full of AI aircraft and high quality scenery. Oh well, now got the fun parts, which is flying over Canary Wharf.
Contact Heathrow departure on 119er.
That's the, is that the XL Centre? Is the XL Centre a bit further on? Nope, that's the XL Centre. So acknowledge handoff.
900.725, Mooney 5 Delta Echo.
And tune Heathrow departure.
Heathrow departure, Mooney, November 205 Delta Echo. Is climbing through 500 for 4,000. Mooney, November 205 Delta Echo. Heathrow departure, roger.
Yeah, Heathrow is seriously lagging me out a bit right now.
5 Delta Echo. Turn left heading to
I don't think the weather's doing me very me favours as well. Right, let's go over to navigation hold.
Turn left heading to 45, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect vectors, ILS, runway
So nothing 245. Okay, so they're already giving us approach instructions.
Turn right heading 335.
Right, bear with me. 335 is going to be a confusing one. Nope, don't listen to that. Go to heading hold now. And turn off GPS. It's going to be a very interesting flight with them giving me navigations and stuff.
Turn right heading 335, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect vectors, ILS, runway 25, approach.
And I've got a feeling this is lagging as well. It's not going to help me very much either. Visibility is really bad, so I can't actually see any of the landmarks I was talking about. It's just lagging, no visibility. Should be a fun one over London. Okay, the Wildlife Plus has just crashed. It has actually smoothed things up a bit actually, Wildlife. No birds, no lagging I guess, that's quite useful. Right, so let's hope we don't get too lost in the fog. Whilst I'm here I might try and start looking for the ILS certs. Norfolk, so if we go to, hang on, 1,800. No problem.
Descend and maintain 1,800. Mooney 5 Delta
Go to
Echo.
world map, what's the ILS at runway 27 at Heathrow? Norfolk even. First of all, it's runway 25, not 27, and the ILS is 253 at 108.55. 108.55, 253. 108.55, 253. 108.5, nope, 55. That's 253. 25 is that. Just 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's about it. Okay, that should be set now. And yeah, lagging has definitely died down about the Wildlife Plus add-on. So you are now descending to 1,800 feet. Air traffic control is actually going to try and guide me in as much as they can, which to be honest in this weather I probably would actually appreciate that.
Delta Echo, you are 16 miles east, turn left heading 275.
275, okay.
ILS, runway 25, approach, maintain 1,000
West 27, 275.
Contact Northwell Tower on 120.675.
120.67, no problem. Come on. Right, acknowledge that.
Turn left heading 275, descend and maintain
1,800, we are
cleared
now
ILS,
altitude.
runway
No, not a bit
25,
higher actually.
maintain 1,800 until established.
And let's lower the throttle, tune tower, and contact Northvolt.
Northwell Tower, Mooney, November 205, Delta Echo is 14 miles east, inbound ILS, runway 25, approach. Mooney, November 205,
Right, make straight in, runway 25.
Make straight in,
Let's
runway
turn on
25,
navigation hold.
altimeter 3050.
Manage that.
Runway 25, Mooney 5, Delta Echo.
Maybe tune the right one as well, that'd help me actually. Hang on, where is it? Right, ILS was... Nope, not that one. My word. Not myself today. Right, 108.55. Yes, I am now on the right one. There we go, we're now below the cloud level. But you can just see that it's a bit of a mess right now, the scenery. Not everything's loading up either properly. We're on the ILS at least, and once we're down, we're down. Bit of a shame really, cross London flights, but we didn't actually get to see any of London. Oh well, as long as we can get down quickly enough, that should be good enough. Turn on approach hold. Yes, that's the navigation, that's fine. And now just control the speed and everything. Do not expect to see the airport until like we're right on top of it. It's on GPS actually. Yeah, we'll do a left hand in a moment, and then we'll try and come into land at Northvolt. The aircraft is in control now, and it's not doing too badly at that either. There you go, now it's on the left turn towards the ILS, glide slope. Yeah, very, very short, but very, very cloudy and very scary actually, I guess, flights as well. It's probably right at the limit of the Rooney M20's like range. So once I'm down, I'm glad I chose a short flight really. So I didn't get to see much of the scenery around here, which is what I aimed to do, but I guess it's better we're down alive, these two passengers, as opposed to have killed them accidentally in some horrible accidents. I'll actually have to look into that at some point, the limit of the Mooney M20, like how bad can the weather get before it really becomes a no-no to fly. Close that now at least. And so there's a motorway. Is that the M1? Not sure, I don't normally come to this part of London very often. Could be the M1. Okay, got no visibility again, that's useful. at the end of the glide slope, so we're going to come in now. This flu's still killing me. Right, yeah, we should start thinking about flaps and landing gear. There you go, yeah. Instead of playing down enough, load of flaps, load of landing gear. Let's get us into the ground in these very short but very, very interesting flights. I've got no idea which part of London we're now flying over. Now there's just a motorway of some sort. Yeah, I don't know where I am right now. I know I'm over London, that's about it really. And I'm over Norfolk because I'm laying at Norfolk, so let's see what else it's going to be. This is the A40 cycle, I believe. So that shouldn't be too problematic. Actually, yeah, Brunel University is in the same general direction as well. So we may see a bit of Brunel University coming in this approach. Like I said, probably should be good if we have visual of the airport right at this point. Is Brunel University? No, it's not. Brunel University is a bit further on, at least to the right. Is that Pappy? Okay, yes, I see Pappies, I see runway lights. Let's idle the throttle. Start doing gears and flaps and so forth. I'm a bit low, I'd say, but according to ILS, I'm bang on. Right, let's flaps
Gear down.
That should bring a bit of drag before it starts ripping off the stuff. There we go. Right. Keep a close eye on the air speed. Keep a close eye on the runway if possible. My word, I probably should have reconsidered this flight, to be honest. Right, what's my altitude at? 700 feet. I have no visual. I probably should be going around at some point, actually. Right, if I can't see the airport in the next 10 seconds, I'm going around. 5, 4, here we go, got a bit of clearance. Not a good ascent rate, I have to say. Autopilot off, will now take this one manually, but being below the clouds, I now have visual of the runway. This is probably the least textbook landing you'll ever see, ever. Fortunately, we are above buildings, we are above trees, so not too low. According to the ILS, we're just about bang on. Let's turn off that beeping. And yeah, we should make a half decent landing with this one. Is this motorway side? No, it's not. Other way is motorway side. Oh well, just focusing on this landing now. Idle throttle. And let's just bring this plane down. Very short flights, but very dramatic, thanks to the weather. And try not to float it too much. There we go. Nice and slowly to a halt. Let's go down to this taxiway. And there we go.
95 Delta Echo. Contact ground on 120.675.
Right, I seriously hope weather clears up between now and next episode, because seriously, this is nowhere to fly in these conditions. Right, where's the taxis parking?
North Hold ground, Mooney, November 205 Delta Echo. Taxi to parking. Mooney, November
And you'll give us
205 Delta Echo.
half a take.
Taxi to general aviation parking.
Nice taxi clearance.
Taxiing to general aviation
And
parking.
there is no arrows or options, so just go park over those hangars. I hope my flu also disappears by next week as well, because there's no way I'm flying in this on like things where I'm really not feeling great at the moment. Bit of a shame, like I said, but I hope I pick myself up soon. Right turn here. Oh yeah, it's an RAF base, so it's going to be full of military like stuff over there. And there's a hangar. wonder if we go park inside the hangar actually. Although, like I said, RAF base probably not safe to do so. Not a good idea to park in that. Just go find ourselves an open spot. I've driven down the A40 a few times before. I believe most like private jets park down there, but being a propeller plane shouldn't matter too much. So I'm not too sure how the airport dictates its it's private jets and its military aircraft. I've got a good feeling I'm now in the military side of the airports, which is maybe not where I want to be. Oh well, we'll just park up here and hope for the best. Yeah, in front of the closed hangar will do fine. Right then, parking brake on. Engine off. Whoops. And those go off as well. And open the doors. Let's turn the battery on just for the flaps. And passengers will now deboard. Bit more. Perfect. Yep, thank you very much for flying with us in this interestingly turbulent and very cloudy flight. Yeah, visibility really got worse as the time went on. I have to say, it wasn't too bad when we took off. It just got shot by the time we ended up at Norfolk. Oh well, passengers deboarded. Let's have a look at the stats. Right then, so Drawyah Airlines, N20J, exceptional flight, 100%. Made good 1.7 grand, £12 income, 648 total income thanks to the fleet bonus. And I think that's about it. Yeah, perfect flight, smooth landing, landing schedule airport, no problems, all looks good. So record the flights, and I think that's about it. So I'm not too sure where I'll go to next. I'll have a look on the map again. Let's hope the weather also improves by next week. Like I said, this is not great flying conditions right now with this time of year. So yeah, let's hope it all improves over the next week or so. And I think that's about it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Do leave a like if you did. Do share on social media as well, always helps. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.